What is up, guys? Welcome. All right, today we're working on something pretty fun. Doing a Doflamingo, Robin, and Nami One Piece joint. And it's gonna feature the Sakura Nobi lever from Seimitsu, which is gonna be pretty sick. We have a screen going in, we got some LEDs going in. Yeah, should be pretty intense today. So this is what it's gonna look like. Well, that's my goal at least. Make it look like this. This is how we designed everything. If you guys caught last stream, yo, Crypticate, what's up? Yeah, if you guys caught last stream, we designed this on stream. The only thing I added was this wasn't here before on like the on the icon. So I added this like really cool little Doflamingo logo that I had found, like a sticker. So yeah, that's it. We're gonna work on this right now. I do have some new tech. I'm not gonna be building in front of my desk like I usually do. Usually I set up my table right here, and the camera just kind of capturing like what's in front. But I realized that, well, it's not like I realized, I kind of just did that out of necessity. But for today's build, what we're gonna do is use a new camera system that I had set up, and it looks like this. So there's gonna be a camera right over my workbench, right? So the workbench is over here. I'm pointing at it right over here. So this is like my bench. I never really get to use this on stream. I only kind of do this stuff I only really use it off stream. But that little like bar area over here, it's hard to see. Let me see if I can angle my camera. Yeah, so I'm gonna use that as like my workbench going forward. And I had set up like a camera system on there. What's up, Grim? Yeah, finally we're getting to it, man. I spent last night working on your buttons, putting in all the little artwork pieces and gluing them into the buttons. Such a pain in the neck, but it has to be done. But yeah, so we're gonna just hop over to the new station I have over here and get working. So yeah, let's do it. How's everybody feeling this morning? Also, let me know if the camera is funky, because essentially I don't have a line of sight of my OBS. So if like for some reason the camera goes out, this is all new. So if it goes out for any reason, let me know, or if it's like blurry or whatever. But I will try to keep an eye on. I could just look over my shoulder and check out everything. But again, new setup, we're testing it out. I have my chat over here on my iPad, so I could talk to you guys. So we're gonna work on the side panels first. Yeah, I had a good holiday, Graham. How about you guys? Yesterday was a little bit of a catch-up day. I really wanted to start this yesterday, Grim, but I was like, I just had too much stuff like lingering to really concentrate on it. And I basically had like one tiny order this morning. I knocked that out, and now I have a clean slate, and I like to work on commissions on a clean slate just so I could, dedicate my full attention to it. But hopefully you had a good holiday. Crypticate, how was your holiday if you're in the States? If not, hopefully you had a good weekend. Let me know if the mics are okay too, guys. I'm not sure if you guys can hear me clearly. The music's too loud. Okay, we are going to start off peeling this off. Everything's good so far? Cool. Vance and Hope, what's up? Man, yesterday, guys, I tried fasting the whole day. So I did a whole day fast yesterday. It was kind of gnarly. Not sure I'll do that again. I'll probably maybe just like, because I'm just trying to like, get to a calorie deficit. But that was rough, man. I don't think I'm gonna do that again. So like, I didn't eat like a thing yesterday, and then yeah, I didn't eat anything yesterday, and I decided to see what that was like. But I've done that before, but actually, I only drank water. I've done like juice cleanses before, and that's not so bad. Like the juice cleanses, you just drink juice, but like you're getting calories. But yeah, I never did a whole day with like 0 calories. That was kind of crazy, man. I don't know if you guys ever did anything like that, but yeah, I don't know. So I think I'm gonna keep at it. This month's my birthday month, so I was like, you know what, man, I'm gonna like feel good this month. You know what I mean? Feel good for the holidays. Plus, we have all the holidays. So you do 16/8. So what's Crypticate? What is your timing for that? Like what time is your 8 hours where you can eat? I was doing that in the past, but I kind of fell off of it. So, but I want to know what works for everybody. Okay, 8 to 12. Okay, so you don't have anything. Do you have coffee in the morning or tea in the morning? Yeah, like do you give yourself any, or do you not do anything at all? Black cold brew and water? Okay, so no sugar, like, no milk? Wow. All right, got the artwork here, guys. Got the artwork panels here. Just gonna put these together. Nothing can break your fast. Got it. All right. Well, I mean, now I kind of have an idea. Yeah, I wasn't sure if people were like doing like, like coffee counted. But that's interesting. Like I started getting back into coffee because I got an espresso machine, and I used to be a barista like in high school. During my high school days back in the 50s. I'm just kidding, but it was a long time ago. But yeah, during my high school days, I worked as a barista. Actually, a little bit into college too, until I got a better job. Yeah, but I did. So I have some barista skills. But yeah, so I started getting back into coffee. But I feel like maybe a coffee is probably not the best in the morning. I feel like it's better for the afternoon. I need a quick pick-me-up. Even though I do like decaf or half calf, there's still a little bit of caffeine in it. So that would work for me. I would probably just have like a tea in the morning with no sugar, just like a green tea. That would probably hold me over until lunchtime. Have some lunch. So do you do 2 full meals, Kate? Blaster, what's up, man? Blaster, you guys got some holidays up there, right? When's nothing special on the horizon? When's Boxing Day? No, wait. Is that? I forgot. Like you guys have those major holidays. December 26th. It's the same in the UK? Chowder? What's up, Chowder? Yeah, okay. I keep I don't forget, but I have to think about sometimes that Canada is basically also a British sovereignty. What do you guys think about this new view? I mean, you can see me. Hi, guys. You can't see me, I mean. I think this is a better view. Like Black Friday Day has grown... Wait, Black Friday Boxing Day has grown to an entire thing. December 26th. December 24 is my birthday. Man, if I was Canadian, I could have 3 days of partying. Have my birthday, Christmas, and Boxing Day. You like the view better? So, if you guys watched the Salty Soiree event that we did, we had remote cameras. So I'm using the same exact tech that we did for Salty Soiree, where we did the oh, I have to, and speaking of Salty Soiree, I have to delete the gotta remind myself to remove those what do you call it, timers on my chat. But anyway, yeah, speaking of Salty Soiree, yeah, the camera system that we used to walk around remotely, that's what I'm doing now. So we're doing a test run. I'm considering maybe just putting a full PC here just to run a stream, but I'm not sure if that's like going to be the move yet. I think this view will be more useful for like future builds, right? Because like people who tune into the VODs, they kind of want to see how to put things together. So we're building out the sides right now, if you guys haven't figured that out. Building out the side panels. Look at this beautiful lever we get to unbox in a bit. I'm just going to go ahead and build out the USB panel. Get this going. I don't know if you guys have anything like crazy for the holidays, but my family, it's really my wife's family. We have like a Secret Santa. It's not a Secret Santa. Yeah, it is a Secret Santa, but it's like there's like a price minimum that we need to spend and whatever. It's a little crazy. They used to go super crazy with the gifts. So everyone's like, my whole morning was checking like my text going off all day, like all night and all morning, because people are like adding stuff to their Amazon list, and then they're like texting everybody, hey, my list is updated. And there's a lot of people involved. They have a big family. Crazy, man. Holiday time is kind of crazy. Artorius, what do you think of the view? How do you like the camera? I mean, I apologize about the LED glare, but a little sacrifice for the time being. Oh, guys, yeah, I won some money playing Street Fighter. I forgot to tell you guys that. I posted it on my socials, but so we had like the season finale. We had the season finale for one of our locals here called Fighters Recess. So it runs once a month, and then every month if you play, you can get points. So believe it or not, well, one of the reasons why this happened, but I was actually the #1 seed because I had the most points. But I also showed up every single time. There isn't one that I missed. I literally showed up at every event. So, and I definitely placed within the top 8 or top 5 every event. And one time I even got second. But just because I was like consistently showing up, I had the most points. So I had a good seed. I'm not gonna front on that. I definitely had a good seed. But yeah, somehow I made it to winners finals. And that the top 3 was guaranteed money. And shout out to Cody, my boy Cody. He gave out $1,700. Oh, Artorias, I'm getting one of those, like, you know, crafter mats. It was supposed to come yesterday. But Amazon got delayed. It's gonna come tonight, actually, or today. It's supposed to come today. If it doesn't get delayed again. But yeah, I already thought about that. This is just like a keyboard mat. You like the live chat and avatars on the stream? Well, Advance and Hope, eventually this content becomes YouTube stuff. So, and I don't know if you know this, but like, it affects the algorithm when you have like a bunch of crap on the screen, because it knows that like you're taking content from another service, and it like literally, the algorithm, like robots pick it up, and they basically like not demonetize, but it limits stuff. So I have to be careful what I put on the screen. Because eventually, like, this whole thing is gonna be chopped up into like a, what do you call it? Like a time lapse. You have to be super careful. Are you gonna do those? What are those called? D-breaks or something like that? The thing about, I don't want a theme desk mat though, Artorias, because I feel like it's gonna take away from the theme of the thing that I'm building. You know what I mean? Like I gotta keep that consistent. Like it'll just say like if I'm doing like a Fatal Fury piece and then like I have a Street Fighter one in the background, it's always gonna be a Street Fighter thing, you know? You know what I should have done? I should have made a custom one with like graphics on it, right? Oh man, damn, I should have did that. Like, do a custom one with my logos and stuff like that. That would be pretty sick, right? Damn, I should have thought about that sooner. Alright guys, so I'm gonna pop the artwork in. We are using Seimitsu buttons. Believe it or not, I could not get Sanwa buttons anymore. The clears, they like ran out. Arcade Shock ran out of Sanwa clears. Not gonna front. I buy a whole ass load of those. So yeah, we have Seimitsu's today. Who has them in stock, Joe? Nah, I'm not paying friggin' $1 billion to import something right now. You know what country I live in? I live in America. Gotta pay some tariffs and crap now. Nah, you bugging. Do you do artwork? Yeah, I do everything, Fanta. Everything that you see here today was done by me. I do the artwork. Yeah, I'll go back to my desk to show you guys. So yeah, this is I'm working off the file that if you watch my last stream on Twitch, Fanta, you'll see me doing these graphics. But yeah, we did this whole graphic. last stream. And we're working on the sides right now, right? So I have the sides going. Yeah, here's the whole file for the graphics for the sides. Spent a lot of nice time on this, and then you guys will see the bottom with Nami and Robin. So yeah, and then obviously I make my own enclosures. Yeah, I do everything. There's a one-stop shop. The only thing I don't have are the parts. I don't buy parts. I don't stock parts, or I don't make parts either. Parts meaning like, you know, these buttons and stuff like that. Nice, Joe. Yeah, they're too low for me, man. Those things are way too low for me. Those mouse click buttons. I mess up. I mess up all my inputs with that. Like I kind of like the feel of arcade buttons, you know. Like I'm not trying to play on a freaking mouse. You gonna make plates out of aluminum? That's expensive, man. All right. I'm trying my best to line up the artwork here. Make sure everything is snug. Yeah, Fanta, jonyfraze.com. All my info's there. However, my commissions are closed until I finish this batch. So I'm working on finishing this batch of builds, and then I can take more because there's too many on the list to, you know, that I didn't want to keep adding people and making them wait. So I'm like, I'm just gonna close until I can add more. But you can, Fanta, if you don't know my business, I don't really do the commissions that often. I only take like a couple a month. But you can make your own. Like I have DIY kits, so you guys can make your own. That's my main business. So do that, because I'd rather see you guys build something. You can get them on the cheap. Used to work on mechanic and know people. Oh, that's pretty cool. Hey, you got a little business there, Joe. Oh yeah, you got the carbon fiber hookup? Damn. Okay. Yeah, if you're in automotive, I'm pretty sure you can probably get whatever, right? We have connects in automotive. Hey, Yusuf, what's up, brother? I will tell you guys, I have a laser cutter, obviously, Joe. Yo, Sifu! Thank you for the sub. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you so much, man. Thanks for supporting the channel always, bro. No, it's not your fault, Sifu. I kind of like stopped streaming. You know, like I barely stream games anymore. I just kind of stream my work now. I kind of transitioned from like a Street Fighter streamer to just doing my work on stream, which I think is more value because you could catch like 1 billion people streaming Street Fighter. You know what I mean? And there's like no one that does what I do, I guess. There may be like 1 or 2 people. Let me make sure this PCB is kosher before I plug it in. I mean, I lock it down. Okay, so just make sure the board works. I'm just gonna open up joy.dpl. There we go. Did show up. Okay. Good sign. Oh, thanks, Yusuf. Yeah. The third in my Friday's Recess, man. That's crazy. Let me tell you guys something. Never base, like, you could practice online, but what I realize is that like the online game is way different than offline. So I always try to train for offline because that's what I care about the most. But man, let me tell you, like playing, it's 2 different games when you play offline versus online. It's literally 2 different games, man. And I'm glad, like I'm glad that I was basically training for this tournament, and I was using ranked as like my gauge, and I realized you really can't do that, you know, because like people who play ranked, they're just kind of there to kind of get that W as fast as possible, and like tournaments the same way, but there's a mind game that's missing. There's like a lot of elements that are missing, you know? And I realize I do way better offline because I kind of like, I'm more in tune to the environment, things like that. Like, you know, you could sense players' nerves. You could kind of see how they're feeling. Like, there's a whole different like meta to playing offline, and I think I'm way better at that than I am online. Online, you just see a character, you're like, okay, well, I have to fight this guy. You know what I'm saying? It's a GP 2040 CE, Advance and Hope. So I have a couple left in stock, but I have to restock from my supplier soon. I actually, dude, I don't even know why I can't get the screw in. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on, I'm going to go vertical. Probably be a couple weeks till I get some more in. Yeah, we're doing GP 2040 CE plus the P5 boots. I'm gonna use this guy. This is like one of the options that I found that replaced the Magic boots for PS5 and PS4 support. PS5 fighting games, by the way. I'm hearing that the GP 2040 CE team are getting ready to launch like full PS5 like with any game, not just fighting game support. Which I don't think it's really needed, but it's nice. But I think they're tuning up the firmware, and then you need to buy not expensive. You need to buy a dongle that is now supported. So yeah, that's on the way. Like I said, it's not really needed yet, but if you ever want to do it in the future, you could just buy that dongle and replace the you know, whatever currently you're using. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I definitely can play. I've learned to well, there's two things that are to my advantage. I used to play music. I mean, I used to like actually, well, I used to DJ, and I have a lot of experience in front of crowds, you know, and performing live. So that helps a lot, because like I know how to just like focus and like not worry about my nerves. So a lot of the players in tournament, they kind of like get flustered easy, you know. So that's a good skill to have. Okay, guys, we have sorry, we got to put the lever on. Let me get that. Let's unbox this lever. I'm gonna put this aside here because this is really fancy. I think it deserves a spotlight. All right, so we have the Seimitsu, Sakura, Nobi. Grim, I'm gonna try to like preserve this box for you as best as I can. Maybe I'll flat pack the box. Maybe I'll like unpack the box and flat pack it for you. But look, it comes with this dust cover and some stickers. You know what though? I think we might have to not use this dust cover. I think we might have to use a clear one. Right? And we got a sticker pack here. This is really nice. Advance and Hope. They make it. I have them in stock actually. I'm actually going to use it on my next build. But you have to make them yourself. I don't know if you know about that. Yeah, I'll try to save the box for you. Wow, okay. Look at all this, man. I don't know if this will fit. I might have to flat pack the box. Grim. I don't think it'll fit in my, like, maybe. I'll see. When I get to packing, I'll try my best to preserve the box. Oh wait, hold on. Oh yeah, this is the funky gate. Wait, do you want an octo gate, Grim, or do you want the stock gate? This is like the octagonal gate, and then the stock rounded square gate. I'm gonna assume you want the square gate. Oh, this is an extra spring too. Okay. I'll just leave the defaults on, and then you can adjust it later. All right. For the most part, we got everything here. Oh, dude, let me put all the stickers and stuff back. Never rocked the Octo. Yeah, good. Good riddance, bro. Octo gate. Oh my god. If let's not go into that. Let's not go there. Yeah. Let's not go to Octogate hell. Alright, hold on. I do have to go get a clear dust washer. Where is it? I'm in my stock room. Dust washer. Have to get my... Okay. Alright. So in order to prep this dust washer, I have to kind of like shave the sides down a little bit. I'm gonna do this kind of like off camera over here. Sorry guys. Hold on. Dot right here. Okay. So I'm just shaving the corner down so it's not sharp. I'm sorry, it's kind of off camera, but I need to do it on the edge of my bench. Let me just get my sander real quick. Yeah, so when I make the dust washers, they're made out of my 1/16 inch acrylic. So I'm just gonna sand the side so it's nice and smooth. Nice and smooth as funky. All your hip hop junkies. All you wanna do is Where are my old school hip hop heads at? You guys don't know about that. I actually met Greg Nice like a couple months ago. I think if Skills is in the chat, he'd be the only dude. Octogate gets a bad rep. It's not needed, that's why. People think it's better, but it's actually not. Think about it this way. Why would you add more points of friction to make something smoother? You know, that's the whole argument. Oh, you get smoother inputs. I'm like, you don't get smoother inputs. You understand how corners work, right? And how they add friction. If you're like, yeah, but I like feeling all the little things. I know exactly where I am. I'm like, all right, cool. Enjoy your Octogate. I'm just saying it's not necessary to perform any better. Yeah, it's... No, Taco, I'm all about you using Octogate. What I don't like is when people say that it makes them better. Because it's really just a preference of feeling rather than a performance thing, you know, because it actually doesn't really affect performance. It actually hinders your performance because you're adding more points of friction. So it's just about the feeling. Shmups kind of makes sense where you could feel the corners because you need to be, you know, that makes sense. Yeah, I use Squircle too. That's my favorite. The smooth. Okay, here we go, guys. Fancy, huh? Every time you guys order one of these from my site, I have to do this whole process. It's a little bit of labor, but it's love, you know what I mean? Okay, guys, so I have to be super careful right now. So I have to mount... If you guys are wondering why there's a giant freaking hole right here, we're going to showcase the lever. The lever will sit underneath like this, and you'll still be able to see the beautiful lever. Like that. You know what I mean? And it will pop through the artwork. Like, why are you going to buy this lever when you can't even showcase it? You know what I mean? So we're going to showcase the lever. Shout out to Arcade Shock. Makes this wonderful kit. You know what? I'm going to leave this. There's an actual extra film here protecting this. I'm going to leave it. Grim, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to... Grimlock, do you want me to peel off... I think there's a film here. You want me to leave this on? I don't even think you could tell if it's on or off. I'm not even sure if it is. Okay, film on, got it. You heard it from the boss. All right. I have to be super careful. Can't over tighten this, but I have to tighten it perfectly. So I'm gonna just take my time, guys. That's today's theme, guys. One thing at a time. I used to be like really proud of my ability to multitask, but then I realized how much stress it adds to your day. You guys ever think about that? Like, especially when you have a job that like requires to multitask, you know, and like so you're always on the gun, but it adds like it brings so much stress to you. And if you're an efficient person anyway, I don't think like, yeah, like not doing like three things instead of like one or two things at the same time, it really can help your mental health a little bit better. I've been kind of learning to not stress myself out too much and just take things like a little bit slower than I usually do. Knowing me, I know that I'll be able to get my stuff done. So, and I think that if you actually put some effort into yourself, whatever work that you're going to be doing is going to come out better anyway. You'll make less mistakes, things like that. You know what I mean? So I think that's where the value lies. Your quality of work will go up. Look at that, guys. How cool is that? All right, let me try to bolt this down. Too much mental strain multitasking, better focus on one. Yeah, see? No, but see, like, you know, I took a lot of pride in being able to multitask really good. You know? And it's from my old job, because we were such under the gun all the time. I realized recently that it's actually, like, detrimental for you to always be in that mode. Like, sure, you can, of course, like, sometimes you just need to do it, right? I'm not saying, like, don't do that. But if time permits and, you know, you're not, like, you shouldn't put yourself under pressure if it's not needed. Okay, so here's where I have to be super careful, guys. I'm just gonna tighten this where it gets the perfect bite. Okay, good. 1, 2. Okay. Okay. What's up, DJ Plank? Working on another build today. Okay. Beautiful lever, right? So check it out. Oh, look how nice that is, guys. Holy sugar. Holy sugar. Let's get Frank the foam. Put Frank over here. Beautiful, right? Blasty some air. This spot is going to be for the LED. OLED screen. Here goes our top artwork that we did and printed and cut. Look, you see how perfect that lines it up? It's been close to like 15 years at this point. Long time. This is my full-time job. ESO boy, yeah, I do this full-time now. Life has blessed me with the ability to work in the fighting game community full-time. Actually, nah, I got myself to be able to do that. Okay, I'm gonna slide this guy over here. And then we are going to peel. Okay, and peel off the acrylic cover for the top. Very carefully not to peel this sticky stuff by your prints, because this is basically tape. If this grabs onto one of the prints, guess what? You're paying me another 15 bucks to print. Print and cut your page, because it's not coming off. Taco 6 God plus 1? No, but I can make it. Okay, guys. You know what? I'm gonna go this way. Sorry, I'm gonna flip it this way. I don't normally go this way, but I want to make sure that the lever artwork is aligned perfectly before I lock everything down. So I figured out, like, I'll get the lever side peeled up first to take a sneak peek. Okay, light pressure, guys. That's the key to this. Everyone's like, how do you peel it off so easily? Light pressure. Okay. Yeah, that's actually really good. Okay, let's go get the standoffs going. I'm actually gonna work on a 6 God plus 2 taco. I'm gonna build myself one of them soon. I'm just waiting for my parts to come in for from Kwamba. Oh, guys, kind of have like a mini announcement, I guess. But yeah, I was able to secure a little deal with Comba, and yeah, I'm gonna be stocking the white KTs on my site, but I'm probably gonna use them more for builds. But instead of having to buy them retail all the time, because right now I buy everything retail. So that should be pretty cool. But anyway, they're coming on a boat from overseas, so I have to wait for the boat to get to the U.S. and then the U.S. to ship to me. So eventually, I'm going to build out my dream stick. Okay. That looks awesome, right, guys? Okay, we have the OLED screen over here, guys. Let me see how it fits right now. These are always like 50-50, bro. Sometimes they fit perfect, sometimes they don't. So weird. Yep, of course it doesn't fit. Okay, well, here we go again. We gotta sand this down. Dude, every single time that every time, it's like there's just like different sizes. Sometimes they fit perfect, sometimes they don't, man. Okay. Put this here temporarily. Oh, yeah, it needs to get sanded down both ways. All right, guys, I'm gonna kind of do this off camera, but I'm gonna take this sander and sand down this side and this side, right? And that's gonna give me a little bit of room to install it. Yeah, I'm gonna go like this, right? I'm just gonna sand it. Okay. Do another test. Getting better, for sure. Okay. All right. Perfect. All right. That's good. I need to get my hot glue gun real quick. Let me warm up the hot glue gun. It's gonna sit over here. And meanwhile, let me clean up my station while the gun's warming up. It's here for now. Whoa, how am I supposed to secure the top? Oh, you don't need to because... Oh, I forgot that the Nobi... Oh, interesting, guys. The Nobi shaft here, it doesn't... What do you call it? It doesn't spin. I was like, oh, how am I going to tighten the bat top on? You don't need to because you could just... You know what I mean? It doesn't spin, so you don't need a counter... yeah, like somewhere to counter it. Cyburn, yo, thanks, bro. Appreciate the sub, brother. How are you? One sec, guys. I'm gonna go see if I have a shorter cable for this OLED screen. I think I only have the long cables. Oh, I think I got it. Got it? Yup. All right. Yeah, everybody's been busy with work. I don't blame you. Holidays coming up. Everyone just trying to get that final push through the year. This is warming up, right? Okay. All right, let's clean up a little bit while we have some time. Just heating up this gun. I do need to secure that, need to secure the, what do you call it? The OLED screen. I don't know why I've been saving these little boxes that the screens come in. I don't know what to do with them. But I have like 7 of them now. What do I do with these guys? Alright, so I'm just going to put some in the corners here, guys. Just to kind of lock it down. That's the whole point, just to kind of pin down the screen so it doesn't shift or move. So a little hot glue. Okay. Try to do as gracefully as possible. Okay, let me grab a cable real quick to test this. Closures, yeah. Yep, look at that. We got the GP2040. Of course, it's on freaking leverless. But yeah, we have the screen up. Nice. Let me unplug that. This cable always gets loose for some reason too, so I've been hot gluing that down as well. Yeah, Taco, like I was saying earlier, like my main business is not doing this. This is just like what I could do, you know. I barely make any money off these commissions, guys. I hate to say it, because the parts are so expensive. And I want people to build their own stuff, you know? But I get it. Yeah, people really like my art style and whatnot. If you want this style of enclosure, though, my commission spec, Taco, you got to get on my queue. And then instead of doing a full build, I'll just do graphics and an enclosure and prints. So that's possible if you want like the, you know, the for the dub high grade. You want the crack. Okay. Okay, guys. Lever and PCB is now installed. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pop on this. Oh, wait. Shit. Uh-oh, guys. So this, wait, I think I can fix this. Hold on. Let's see. I do have it. Let's see if this works. Is this for Seimitsu? Please work. Ah, this doesn't work, guys. I was hoping I could put the shaft on. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to make a custom dust washer. I'm gonna have to make a custom one of these. Let's see. I'm gonna need some calipers and measure this. Let me see. Yeah, this Nobi lever is completely different than a stock. It's even different than the LS32. .5 millimeters, guys, or 9 point. Yeah, 9.5 millimeters. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to make a custom one. I could do the buttons and everything prior. Now turn the laser on. What did I say? 9.5, right, guys? 9.5 millimeters. All right. Gotta make custom parts, guys. All right. Let's see. Somewhere in here, I should have my. Should have a. All right, this center circle, right here, needs to be 9.5 millimeters. I'm gonna name it Nobi. Okay. One sec, guys. I'm just grabbing the material I need to do this. I don't know if I can bring this up on the screen. Well, give me a second. Let me see if I can get this on the screen somehow. Gen. All right. This should be black temporarily. One second, guys. Let me see if I can get this going. All right, that's going. That's not good. Oh, yeah, we got it, guys. Cool. All right. Hello. Okay, so I'm lining this up on the Glowforge right now. Be able to cut this. I'm gonna do it right in the center so I get a clean piece. Hit print. Go back into dungeon. All right, lasers firing off. I don't know what you guys can see, but do we have a shape yet? There we go. Oh, that didn't cut. Damn. Okay, that didn't work, guys. Let's try again. My settings must be off for my, I don't usually cut this material. Let's see. Ah, I see. Damn it, I messed up. It's my fault. Hold on. Try this. Okay, round 2. Yeah, I had the wrong settings. Or maybe I did have the right settings, but maybe they just haven't gotten updated. Yep, I use them all the time, Advance and Hope. If I don't use the Brook, if I don't use GP24 today, I use the Gen 5X. Yeah, pretty sure that worked. Yo, what in the fuck, man? I don't know why it's not cutting. Oh, wait, it did cut. Fuck. Guys, I don't know what's happening. I don't know if it's this material, but I used to do this all the time. Ah, oh, man, I'm like way behind schedule now. I'm gonna do my double pass. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's successful. Okay, there we go. That is crazy. That I basically had to change the setting to double what the thickness is. I can't tell you why. But thank you, laser. Yeah, let me actually just do all the shaving on this side while I can. Okay. Ah! Doesn't fit. The fuck? I don't understand what's going on. I think there's like a calibration issue with... Why? Well, this is trash. Sorry guys, got to do it all over again. I really don't know why it's different. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to engineer a whole new shaft cover. I didn't realize the Nobi's different. Okay. Okay, before I even do all that work again, I'm just gonna test it first. I'm even gonna leave the acrylic in there. Let's see. Okay, that fits. All right, now we're gonna go back and shave this down. Ay, ay, ay. What a freaking side quest we had to do for this. Okay, let's try this again. Yo, what's up, Yucky Germs? No, it was 10 millimeters. The hole was 10 millimeters. Yo, congrats, by the way. Guys, Yucky Germs is Umali. He's the one that won Fighter's Recess last night. Or the night before. Was it last night? I forgot. The night before? Yeah, the night. He won on Sunday night, guys. He won a cool $1,000. Yo, thanks for the sub, bro. Yeah, for some reason it was 10 millimeters. Yeah, Umali uses Aki. Woo! Okay. Finally, guys. Got it done. Just for that. Just so you can't fucking see it. Yo, just so you can't see it. We did all that just so you can't even see this shit. Amazing. But you can see the lever though. So okay. That's the whole point though. We did it so that you could see the lever. Okay, guys, let me clean up a little bit because we made a freaking mess with this side quest. I'm the star of the night. Clutch sim. When is that even a sentence ever? Clutch doll sim. Alright guys, so we have to do the sides. I am going to call up sorry, we have to do the buttons. I'm gonna call up my graphic on the screen here so I'm gonna try to like line up the buttons as best as I could. So I'm gonna use my phone as a reference. Would be cool if we get a fine brush and put some paint in the engraved bits. Yo, you know, Artorias, I could do it. I think this particular cut though is too small. But on larger engraved, what you could do is leave the paper on, paint it, right? You paint it, and then when it's all dry, you remove it. But yeah, I've seen that done before, dude. Definitely some tech. But we don't want to paint it because the whole point of that was to keep it clear. You know what I mean? Keep that clear. Oh, damn, my phone turned off. Hey, I think it's gonna snow in my area today, guys. My Canada homies are like, whatever. It snowed in Canada like a month ago. We're getting sleet. Ugh, that's the worst. Can't even get real snow. I'm getting sleet. Yo, this is so nice, man. Yo, low-key, I kind of want one of these. Man, too nice. Ah, my damn phone keeps turning off. Okay. I know, but the thing is, I'm so locked into the lever that I use that I would have to make like a JLF and maybe do a custom plate. I think that would be like the way I would do it. I make my own. You know what I mean? Shit, I mean, that could be a little part of the business too. Do a custom plate. Okay, last button. Nice. Okay. Coming together, guys. Ah. Okay. Where did I put my foam guy? Here we go. Okay. We got Frank the foam off the dome. Ooh, this is a little tall. That's okay. All right, we have the lever installed. We have PCB installed. Got that. Let's get our wire kit going. So this should be a pretty simple wire up because we're not adding any extra buttons like we do for like all those leverless builds that we do. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized something. We gotta flip the PCB. Man, this lever is... Can you guys hear that? We have to flip the PCB because the PCB is facing the wrong way. I don't even know if you could do that in this board. You should have did that when I did the big O for the dub. The way you did the artwork buttons inside. Wait, for the lever? What you mean, Strider? Yo, come on. Please tell me I can just pick this up and fucking move it. It should go like this. Thank God, bro. Oh my God. If I had to disassemble this thing, I probably would have ended stream. And just been like, I'm doing this later. I literally would end the stream. If I had to start all over, there is no way I was going to be able to do that. Oh, using the phone? I mean, yeah, you could just eyeball it. Ain't no thing. You know what I mean? Okay. All right. Let's get this plugged in. So we're just going to use a 20-pin harness, guys. We don't need anything too complicated. So we're going to plug this guy in right here. So normally this would connect this way, but it's Seimitsu, so you have to flip it upside down. So it connects like that for Seimitsu levers. You know what? Let me bust out the zip ties early. Okay. That's going to be right there. Got the grounds plugged in. So I'm plugging all the black cables, guys. Black are the grounds. No, it's not Korean. It's a Seimitsu. Nobi lever. It's just it's the bullet top. Japanese. It's Japanese, but I guess you could use it for both 2D and 3D. Kind of meant to be like a hybrid lever. Plug in the punches now. Okay, then we gotta do the kicks next. By the way, if you guys like are new to this, all you have to do is follow the color pattern. Usually on like, you look up the PCB, if you look up like Brook PCB for instance, they'll show you the color pattern. Or if you just realize that the cables, when you buy the 20-pin kits, if you realize the cables go in length order. So the shortest cable, like for instance, the shortest kick is this orange cable here. It's a light kick. And then the second longest one is medium kick. You know what I mean? And then so forth and so on. So that's all you need to do. It's really not that hard. A lot of people just get like so flustered right away with that stuff. But, you know, if you just take a second to look at the documentation, it tells you, it's like, oh, it's actually not that hard. That's why I don't even need to like look at anything really for reference anymore. Because it's just kind of like, well, number one, I do it a lot, right? I do these things a lot. But more importantly, it's because they kind of made it really intuitive, so. Okay. You don't build sticks to read. Man. Damn it, Artorias. Reading is fundamental. Okay. You know, I kind of like, usually when I make these builds, everyone wants the slimmest case that I have, which is like the 1.5 inch tall case to fit like a Sanwa lever. But now that I'm using the taller case, I don't really have to worry so much about like smashing the wires down. I can kind of just leave them as is, which is really nice. Because usually, yeah, I literally have to like smash all the cables down to make sure the bottom clears, but we don't have to do that for this build. All right, we're getting there, guys. Okay. All right, we got to put on the corner brackets. So I made some custom ones for today's build, guys. Check this out. We made white, black, and pink. What do you guys think about this? Check it out. That's pretty cool, right? Been leveling up my 3D printing knowledge. I'm not even close to being like good. I just enough to get my stuff done at the moment. But yeah, I've been learning how to like, you know, combine colors a little bit and like use my AMS, which is the automatic color switcher thing that I have. That's super nice. Yep. Okay, so pop that in. 1, 2. All right. Uh-oh, I forgot what side's what. Let's see. You have to look on my our combo with Grim. Okay, so it's looking like Robin, and okay, this is the Robin side. It was here. Robin side's left, so it's here. Okay, cool. All right, so I gotta go here, and that's here. Oh man, where is this? One sec, guys. I'm looking for a certain thing, which I can't find at the moment. Where are these things? I'm looking for my little shims that I use. Bruh. Did I throw it away? All right, got to do a little surgery because I can't find my things that I've already had made. That's okay, we'll just do it manually. You just got to cut little strips. Okay, that's all I need right here. All right, so what these are for is to create a little bit of a cushion when I install the sides, so they stay put with tension. I'm gonna put these here like this. Okay. Now when I install these, they'll just add a little bit of that tension that's needed to kind of keep it in place. Mash this. Actually, wait. It's not. Maybe it's not even needed. Okay, got one. Join our Discord, Fabbers. Everyone's down to help over there. Also, there's a guide that I have on the Focus Attack site, dude. You can use the guide that I made on there. For the BnB, if you want to do the BnB Fightstick, yeah, you can do that. Or you could go to my website, and there's a guide on there too. With a full parts list and everything. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and plug in the sides now. And then I have to plug in the LEDs. So we're going to work on the bottom panel first because I have to wire the LEDs up. And then I can seal the bottom. jonyfraze.com, Fabers. But closed until maybe the beginning of the year, just because I got to finish up everybody on the list. Okay. I'm going to park this just like this for the time being, because we have to do our bottom panel real quick. Yo, Reminisce, what up, fam? Reminisce, this is a Seimitsu Nobi lever. Yo, you want to see how ill it is? Look what we did. We made it so that you could see the lever through the case. Oh my god. That shit's crazy, right? So fire. Yo, hold up. Grim, you gotta thank your boy Trust over here for this. B Trust, shout out to Trust in the chat. Trust is the first dude to have me request this. So, he done put in the work for us, bro. Clap. Yo, we gotta clap it up for Trust for inventing this shit. You know what I mean? That's his invention. Give it up to Trust, guys. well, yo. Bugging. Anytime I mention this, I'm like, that's the B Trust mod. You know about the B Trust mod? And trust, yo, I think real talk, I think we're the first. You and I are the first to do that, right? Ever. Like to have an opaque case with a cutout. Yeah, first mother lovers, guys. We the first mother lovers to do that. Yep, that's B Trust right there. That's the god right there. Yeah, that shit came out fire, man. Gotta innovate, baby. You know what I mean? Anthony, jonyfraze.com. You could get a DIY kit from there. Commission wise, I gotta finish this current batch, but all the info is up there. You might as well, if you want to get in on the commission queue when it opens up again, just hop on the Discord. That's the best way to do it, because I only really work off Discord. Because if a dude don't got Discord and he don't want to sign up for it, you know what I mean? That's how I know you're serious. All right, you're gonna, if you don't have Discord and you're like, all right, I really want a commission, I'll sign up for this Discord. You know? But most gamers should have Discord by now. You know any gamers that don't use Discord? I feel if you play any multiplayer, you need a Discord. Alright. Shut up, Artorias. Oh my god. I don't got Discord. What you talking about? I think exclamation point Discord, guys. Or if you go to jonyfraze.com, it's on the bottom of the screen. Alright, yeah, reach out in January, roughly. That's probably when I'm going to have the queue open again. Because I am... First of all, this month, other than the holiday coming up, it's also my birthday. And I owe it to myself to fucking relax for a bit. Because I'd be like busting my ass all day, every day. You know what I mean? I'm gonna chill out, bro. I'm gonna sacrifice the income. I'm gonna chill the fuck out. Spend time with the fam. You're on PTO for a month? Yo, God bless, bro. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Congrats on that. You chilling, huh? Ryder's chilling. Gaming his face off, doing whatever he wants. Been off since Thanksgiving, bro. That's a blessing. Congrats on that. Save that shit. You saved that. You banked that whole PTO, huh? You're like, fuck that. I'm taking December off. Peace, bitches. Yeah, good for you. Banked that whole shit. And now he's chilling for the holidays. Strider singing the Mariah Carey joint right now. You know what I'm saying? He's singing All I Want for Christmas right now. All I want for fucking Christmas. That's just what I do. Right? Am I wrong? I can't hit those whistle notes, bro. My boy forgot about the wedding anniversary. It's okay. Oh my god. Yeah, you're wrong, right? Don't sleep on Mariah. Me and Mariah. Alright. Wife been waiting to play this, right? Yo, you know, I'm Filipino, right? So, you know, I'm not really into this, but like, just because I'm Filipino, and most Filipinos are into karaoke, that shit was blasted. Thanksgiving, when I was at my cousin's crib, my uncle, auntie's crib, yo, I think that shit played like 4 times. But one of my family members could sing her ass off, so she'd be like trying to hit those notes, the Mariah Carey notes, bro. She got it though. This part got a little singed over here. Alright, Trust. Thanks for stopping by, fam. But Grim, you're the first dude to have the Nobi lever. You're the first to have the Nobi lever, Sakura lever, in one of my, and to you know to have that mod that we did to showcase it. I gotta peel this off too. Honestly, I should not even do the engraving. It's just built into the file, but I should not even do the for the dub engraving on the whites because it doesn't really like look good. But okay. No, they can't be vertical. Wait, maybe. No, I'm just gonna say no because I haven't even like gotten to that point where I could do that. I would have to. Nah, it can't. You know why? Because I need the hole to stack properly. So no, I'm gonna say no. This has some extra residue from the laser. Gotta peel it off. Don't really need to because it's gonna get covered by art, but I'm OCD. And the rest I could just clean off with a rag. Yeah, white. This is why I don't sell stock, white stock, guys. Like, I only do it for commissions, just because too much funky stuff with the white. Like, the laser is a laser trying to cut through material, and like not expecting it not to have any residue is crazy, you know. But yeah. There we go. Nice and clean. Do one more once over. On the corners especially, because you're going to see the corners. Okay. That's all prepped. Artwork time. Wait, yeah, artwork time. I just realized I forgot to do something. I forgot to put the mid screws in on this. Come on. There we go. Okay, guys. So my mission right now is to install the bottom artwork. But I also have to, I just realized I need to countersink these two holes right here. You see these two? I gotta countersink those. So we gotta hit back to the dungeon and do that. Is it specific to your commission builds? The mid screws for? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've been doing it for that. Just because, I don't know. Hold on. So Strider, I personally don't use it in mine. Like, I don't even think it's needed, but I figure like I've heard enough people say like they want the panel to be like super flat, like super sturdy on that end. So I just started doing it on my commissions. But I personally don't think it's needed because I like to have a smooth surface. But I just started adding it just because I've heard enough people say they want it. If you want it on a normal for the dub, I can add it too. But like I said, I don't even think it's needed. Like I don't even have it on my personal for the dub doesn't have it, you know, because I don't want an extra screw. But some people just want that stability. It also is not even in the way. Not even in the way. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Sorry, guys. Let me flip too. Yo, Tempest, what's up, man? What you been up to, Tempest? Hope you're getting some rest before these. You got Iron Grid coming up. I'm gonna try to make it, and I have dinner plans with family. Maybe I'll come during the day, just to hang out. But I wish I could like spend the whole day. But oh, Cosmic Invasion. Yeah, I'm a little cooked helping out Cody from Fighter's Recess on Sunday too. I'm kind of just cooked, FGC cooked in general. If I didn't do work for the fighting game community, I'd probably just sign off and play EA Skate. Playing Cosmic Invasion. I don't even know what that is, but that sounds cool. I need to play other games, man. You've been juggling between Street Fighter and Arc Raiders? What's Arc Raiders about? Well, like, what kind of game is that? You know what, guys? I'm gonna make some pink feet real quick on my 3D printer. Do I have pink loaded up? We're gonna load up some pink on the 3D printer. Do I still have pink? How do I not? Did I not do that? I felt like I had done that. Am I bugging? I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, I didn't print pink feet? I guess I didn't. Okay, well. Slot 3. It's an extraction shooter. You loot stuff to survive and try not to get shot by the other players. Sounds fun. All right, hold on. Let me get the 3D print firing off. So that's good to go. Let's see, guys. Where's my 3D printed files? Feet. Why are you taking forever, Bamboo Studio? What the fuck, man? Okay, that's the longest that ever took to open. What's up, Pop? I'm gonna blame it on you, Pop. Why'd you slow down my 3D printing software? Pop, have you tried out Affinity, dude? Catching strays. Yup. That's what happens. Alright, so we got like 13 minutes to print this. It should be pretty quick. Alright, that's going. Not yet. Yeah, I gotta go download it. I feel like we should just switch, right? Ugh. Like, but I have to like learn all my processes over again, you know? Yeah, no, I heard it's really strong. I mean, people already switched, you know, but the problem is it's just industry standard stuff. Okay, let's keep going. Let's do this really slowly today. You think those guys were just like, oh shit, you know? You think Adobe was shook, or they're just like, whatever, bring it. You guys don't know, one of the alternatives to Adobe's Photoshop, Illustrator has been Affinity Photo. If you're in the creative space, you might have seen it, but they announced that they're just going to give out their software for free, and then they're going to make money. They also own Canva. The same company owned, actually Canva, did Canva buy them? Canva bought them, right? So Canva bought them. So Canva does so well. That's the real competition, Pop. It's Canva. Because Canva does so many things automated that you don't even need to like design anything anymore. Yeah, when people switch, right? Start realizing that you could do everything. Word up. That's the tech. Hey, Grim, if you ever need to open the stick, if you're still on Grimlock, if you ever need to open the stick up, all you need to do is remove the feet, okay? Unscrew the feet. Yeah, most people, like all the pros don't use Canva because they think they're pros and they want to use Adobe. So we have the corners to put on too, guys. You know what? Maybe I'll do something custom too. While we gotta wait for the feet anyway, maybe we'll make something custom. Let's see. Let me see, guys. Do corner cushion. Okay. That's nice, right? Dude, this is my problem. I can't switch because of how fast I freaking work with Adobe already. You know what I mean? Like, look how I'm pretty like pops. Anybody that does this professionally, we're just so fast working within the Adobe environment, and that's where they got your ass. You know what I mean? They definitely got your ass with this. It's gonna look like. I'm gonna make this green for a sec, just so I have a color. Whoa, what happened? That's supposed to be green. Okay, blue it is. I don't know if I can... I'm still trying to see if I can make this work, bro. It's not like... Maybe I can do it like that. It's like... Or maybe I just make small ones. How about that? Yeah, I make little small guys. I'll just copy this. Copy, paste. And then we will flip it. There we go. That's so pretty. Do a row. Okay. So let's do, let's see. All right. Get that going. Okay. I hope my laser is not going to be a fucking asshole, though, because it was just an asshole earlier. Okay. I should have some nice clean foam somewhere. I always keep, like, scraps of the foam that I use, so... Should have some nice clean pieces. C1. No, not the cleanest. Hold on. Foam sun. I need some clean foam sun. Clean foam sun. Clean foam sun? Yeah, I got some. All right, put down some foam. Okay, that should do it. I hope this comes out good, guys. Let's see how long it'll take. Eight minutes. Shit. Ah, fuck it. Wait, actually, hold on. That can't be right. Let me think about this. That can't be right. Try that. I think I had the resolution way too high. It's so small, it's not even gonna matter. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 4 minutes. Okay. We'll let that go. What am I doing? Dungeon cam. All right, cool. That's going. All right, while that's happening on the laser, I am going to start working on the wiring for the LEDs. Make sure that works. Do that. And we're back on the bench. This is what we got so far. We're working on wrapping this up. Okay. So, oh, and Grim, if you're still in the chat, make sure that when you open the case, you are counting that there's a cable in there connecting the LEDs, okay? We're going to cut that. Gonna strip this down here, like that. Okay. I think I'm gonna cut this here. Okay. Also, cut it here. And cut it here. If you guys do any type of wire work, make sure you guys are all. Make sure you get one of those automatic wire strippers. Saves so much time. I remember not having this tool and having to try to strip the stuff down with scissors. Holy shit, that was so stupid. Why did I do that? Okay, so I'm gonna plug the black into the ground. It's labeled on the board. It'll say G. And then I'm gonna plug the red into power, which is VCC. It's basically, for the GP2040, it's the first and second pieces on the board. On the Brook, it's different. Okay. We have that going. Okay. Now we can install this bottom panel. Let me bring everything a little closer to us. Okay. Install the bottom panel. Sorry, the front panel, I should say. All right. Get all the dusties out of there. Let's bring this way. Okay. Now, just have to kind of like angle the LEDs so it's basically out of the way. Out of the way of the main. Main path of the buttons. So I want everything to light up, right? Okay. The bottom's there. Okay. Oh, this is amazing. I already love this thing. I'm sorry, Grim, man. I'm gonna sign off and I'm gonna ghost you because this stick's too fire. So I'm gonna just keep this one. Peace out, bro. Okay, guys, we have our 3D printed feet ready. Gonna pop it off the plate. They're still hot, man. Okay, we have our pink 3D printed feet. I'm gonna put that right there on the ground. On the mat, I mean. Sorry. Our laser should be ready as well. Let's go ahead over there. Dungeon cam. All right. Yeah, they came out cute. Just like little cute sakura flowers. It's lightly engraved. I was just gonna put plain ones, so we buffed them. Buffed it a little bit. Okay. All right, coming back. Okay, let's go ahead and install the feet. Tattoo, what's up, man? I appreciate the kind words, thank you. Oops. What's going on here? It was 1 foot. Oh, okay. This one standoff is like extra tight. Oh man, that was a workout. Okay. Almost done, guys. Well, we still got to test everything though, so we're not almost done, but. I'd like to line everything up before we actually plop it down. I don't know if you guys can see this, but we did the little Sakura pattern on it. Cute, right? Super kawaii. Okay, let's Oh! So these are my corner cushions, guys. I made these because everyone was complaining that like, oh, can you make like can you make clear foam? I was like, bruh, do I look like a fucking scientist to you? like clear foam? I mean, they make clear pads and everything, but I don't think I could laser cut it. You know what I mean? My last name Musk? More cushion for the pushing. That's facts. Okay. That's the last touch, other than we got to get in and program it a little bit too. So, yep. Oh shit, that is sexy. God damn it, guys. Oh my god. Yeah, Grim, peace, bro. I'm ghosting you. Thank you, bro. If you guys see me at the locals, you already know it's my new stick. Yep. New stick. My new stick, guys. Oh, this is a nice one. Yo, this lever is intense. The corners are crazy. There's like, you could really feel the corners on this lever. Yeah, you can really feel the corners. That's crazy. Hold on. Did I put the right? I put on the right. It feels like a octo already, but it's not. No, yeah, the octo's over here. Holy moly. Yeah, it already kind of feels like an octagonal gate. You could feel every notch. What do you guys think? You can see through the lever, right? So nice. Doflamingo on the top. We got Nami and Robin on the sides. There's like a who's this? That's Nami's side, and then there's Robin's side. And then we got the fly ladies on the bottom too. All my single ladies. All my single ladies. Custom dust washer. Got the custom Evo branded topper. Custom 3D corners that matches the artwork. Very nice. Okay, we still got some more work to do though, guys. We have to we gotta program it. So let me set up a quick bench real quick. Let's see. Siri, basement on. Woo! It's a little heavy, man. Not gonna lie. Okay, guys, we're gonna just move it over here temporarily. Okay. So we gotta get the LCD program properly. So I'm gonna plug it in, make sure that we have inputs first and foremost. Oh, I forgot, look at the LEDs. Yeah. 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 Up. Uh-oh. Up, left, right, up, down. Okay, good. 1, 2. Uh-oh. Did I mess up? I messed up one. I think I messed up one wire? Possible. Okay, back on the bench. Back on the bench, guys. We have to, I think I goofed on one wire. The jab, 1 punch and 2 punch is off. Okay. Back on the bench. You know what? Bro, this one's getting the electric. No, it's not even coming up. Guys, ignore that Maturino. It's from last week. No, 2 weeks ago. I gotta delete it. I gotta remember to do that like right when I end stream. This red cable and blue cable are swapped. I just realized something. I gotta make sure that the routing is right for the LEDs. 1 second. Yeah, I will tell you, the feeling of this lever is very interesting, guys. It has notches where all the directions are. It's like it's literally notched. Super interesting. $50 song? We're not done yet, though, Vance and Hope. We still got to do a little bit more work. We have to program it. And we have to upload Grimlock's logo on it, which we already made on our computer. So that's going to go on there too. So hopefully this is the last time I need to open this thing. Flippy floppy. Yeah, this lever is insane. Okay. Back on the bench, the other bench. Oh, actually, wait. Here we go. Okay, guys. Let's load up the PCB again. Plug it in. Okay. So the LEDs are set to voice activation, if you guys haven't figured that out yet. Yeah. But you could change it to whatever color you want. But I think it looks cool. Check. Thanks, Lupo. Appreciate it, guys. Okay. So I'm going to hold down 1 punch, 2 punch, and start. Okay. Okay, that will send it into the web configuration mode. So let's go ahead and do that. How do I do this? There we go. GP2040CE. Here we go. Oh, we got to get the latest version of the board. Let's go flash the board first. So what we're going to do is going to go to reboot, and then we're going to go to USB boot select. Okay. I have the firmware. I have the newest firmware right here. And we are going to reflash this board really quick with the latest update. Give that a second. Okay, board is flashed. It's rebooting. Okay. Now, when I reboot this, it should go back into... Uh-oh. Oh, okay. There you go. Okay. Hold down jab and strong. Okay, that should reboot it into... Let's see if I got the latest version. Yep, see, latest 7.12. Okay, so then the first setting, we're gonna change it to PS... Actually, let's change it to Xbox really quick. X input. We'll do X input, hit save. Okay, next, I'm gonna turn off all the hotkeys because that actually screws everybody up. Okay, I'm gonna hit save. All right, next, let's go to the LED display configuration. Screen options. Okay, we are gonna do, guess what, this is the best thing ever, guys. Hold on, stick, right? Stick. Okay, button layout stickless. Guess what? Six God is in here. Six God is in here. Can you believe that? My freaking... The layout that I created is actually in the firmware, bro. Amazing. Okay, I'm gonna turn off turbo mode. Input mode's cool. D-pad mode, you can leave it. Let's see. Macro? No, you don't want macro. You can make profiles. I'll turn on the profile for you. You can make different profiles later. Grim. I don't know if you ever like messed around with GP2040, but you could do a lot of things. You can make different profiles. You can make a whole bunch of different things. Okay, screen options. We got that. Flip display, no. Enabled. Flip display, none. Layout options, we did that already. Here we go. So screen display screensaver, I like doing the logo bounce. Enable splash screen. And then I'm gonna choose a file. We already made the file for Grimlock right here. So it's gonna say Grimlock FGC. When it boots up, it will look like this. I don't know if you guys can see this on the screen. Okay, save. My phone's ringing, guys. All right, anything else we need to do? Nothing really else. Okay, it said save. Close that out. Let's go back into... Oh, look, it has... Oh, dude, I'll show you guys later. Oh, man, it booted up into his logo. That was the coolest. All right. That was so sick. Okay. I don't know if I'll try to get it on the other side. I'll try to go over there on the other bench and do it. But let me just test everything, make sure it works, guys. Okay, here we go. So let's test the side buttons first. L3, touchpad doesn't get noticed. R3 working. Okay, good. All right. Home button, start button, share button, all working. Okay, good. Let's do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Yep. Up, down, left, right. Nice, nice. I'm kind of interested to test this in game real quick. I'm definitely interested in testing this in game real quick. Let me kill the music real quick. Let's boot up Street Fighter really quick. I feel like I need to wear gloves, so I'm gonna wear some gloves. I don't want to dank it up. Trying to get my gloves working. Okay, here we go. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, it feels pretty good already. Guys, I don't. This lever is kind of intense, man. You could literally feel like every, even though it's not an octo gate, it is an octo gate. It literally has like all the little points of contact. I could see why Tekken players like this lever. I could see why Tekken players like this lever. It activates dumb fast. Like, yeah, this is kind of crazy, guys. And it's the Nobi. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is crazy. Yeah, it works. Oops. I feel like turbo's on. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I'm really not used to the lever, man. It feels like a Korean lever and a Japanese lever at the same time. Some people swear by this lever though. For me, it's like a tension thing. I'm definitely not used to the tension. Because I use such a light lever. I mean, I can do everything. Yo, these buttons activate so fast. It's weird. It kind of has like a it almost feels like a Korean grommet. And you can kind of hear like it sounds like a grommet as well. I'm like intrigued by the lever. Grim, you play Street Fighter more, or do you play? Are you more of a Street Fighter guy, or are you like a? You definitely. I feel like you need to break the lever in a little bit. Street Fighter, gotcha. Oh, okay. I think I figured it out. Alright, Grim, I think I have to redo the, I might have to redo the dust cover once again. I'm like, it feels, I'm like, something, it feels like too tight. I think it has to do the dust cover. I'll see. Yo, Okay, yeah, I think I have to redo the dust cover, guys. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna have to fine tune this after stream. But like, yeah, the dust cover, or I might have to put on the original dust cover. Like, it felt a little too tight, and when I don't use the dust cover, it feels better. So I think I'm gonna have to redo it. Oh, that's easy. I can just take this off. All right, guys. But okay, before we let's just do a quick. Oh, I wanted to show you guys the logo, and then after that we'll do the proper. Let me show you the logo. Okay, so what's the best way to do this? I'm gonna hold these down. Oops. Okay. All right, pay attention. Watch the screen. Can you guys see? All right, I'm gonna do it. Ah, there we go. Grimlock FGC. And then it boots up to the 6 God layout. Sick, right? Okay. Hey Siri, stream. Oh, here it is. Too clean, right? Okay, hold on. Let me clean up a little bit. All right, guys, we are done. We are done with the build for the homie Grimlock, featuring One Piece's Doflamingo on the front. And we also got the ladies on the back as well. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I messed up the cable wiring, and it's like, I could see it. Hold on. We're going to go back to the... Oh, what the hell? Why does it look like that? I don't know why my camera looks like that, guys. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on. This camera's a remote camera, so it's like kind of funky. All right, all good. I won't do that then. I don't know why it looks like that. Cable loose. Yeah, it's like a webcam. I'm just gonna fix one thing, and then we'll do the wrap up. Yeah, this lever is weird, man. I'm not like, I don't know. It's definitely not for me. I'll tell you that much. This lever is not for me for sure. I don't know if I can use it. It definitely feels like a little different. Okay. That's all I needed to do. Yeah, so I think I still need to do a little bit more work after stream. I have to remake the dust washer for the 4th time. I don't know. I guess I have to measure out the specs of the other dust washer. Because it's causing like a little friction that not what I want. All right. Okay, guys, let's wrap this up. All right, guys, we have finished the build for the homie Grimlock FGC. We got one-piece action here. We got Doflamingo on the front. Graphic that we cooked up. You guys remember that stream that we did? A lot of elements in there. A lot of logos. A lot of manga panels in there. And the highlight of this build, of course, is the floating Nobi Sakura lever. Look at that. So beautiful, so shiny. It has the Evo badge on there. Shout out to Arcade Shock. And then we did the lever cut where you can actually see through and witness for yourself how awesome the lever is. Because why would you cover that? It's crazy, right? We have gravity KT buttons on the top. Okay, gravity KT buttons set to the lowest setting for the fastest activation. We have the artwork sandwiched inside as well. Okay, and we have an OLED screen. When we boot that up, when we boot it up, okay, it shows Grimlock's logo, boom, and then the 6God layout as well. 6God button layout. And of course we have the, and when it's plugged in, we also have the LED shining through and it's reacting to my voice. This front panel here has Doflamingo staring at you. Manga panels in the background. This side is Robin on this side. And then you have some of the devil fruit along with the logo on the middle. Okay. The rear side again features the ladies. You got Nami and Robin. Amazing, amazing. And then this side here is the Nami side. And it even says Grimlock in there. Pretty funny, right? Okay, and then the bottom features both the ladies again, Robin and Nami. One Piece logo floating in the back along with some manga panels. And we also have some Sakura etched corner panels. Pink 3D printed feet. The corners features a 3D printed 3-color pattern, white, black, and pink to kind of accent everything. And then we also have the 3D printed USB pass-through, pink and black. All right. Still got to do a little bit of testing. But I think we are done. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, that was for YouTube, guys. Awesome, man. All right, guys. So yeah, I still have to do a couple more things. Also have to test it on PlayStation 5. Make sure that works good. Yeah, for the most part, we finished the build. Feels really good. The lever is insane. Yeah, I still got to figure out like the right sizing for the dust washer. But yeah, it does feel crazy, man. The one thing about the combo buttons, man, it's like it leaves the stickers that come on there. You have to literally clean them. After you remove the sticker, it leaves like the little adhesive grime on there. And I always just take a piece of tape to remove everything. Okay, guys, I'm going to sign off stream. I'm going to finish everything else I need to do off stream. I got to fine tune this dust washer for some reason. It's not the right diameter. I got to do that. Make sure that this thing works freely, because I'm not, it was prohibiting it. I was wondering why I felt like kind of super tough. And yeah, that was the reason why. So yeah, I think I gotta just make this like as wide as possible. All right, guys, you guys have enjoy the rest of the day. I'm actually gonna get some food. Probably come back to this so I have a fresh, come at this fresh. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Enjoy.